Let's have a look at the auction clearance rates for the 1st of September 2019. Hello everyone, Florian Heise here and welcome to another episode of Heise Says. I've got my stein of coffee in hand and I hope you're all having a good Father's Day. Either as a father or as a child, spoiling your father rotten, which I would highly recommend. I managed to get a coffee in bed this morning and some cards, so I am pretty happy. I tried to convince Rachel that breakfast in bed was a legal requirement and she didn't buy it. So I thought we would have a look at the clearance rates today because we looked at them last week and it was interesting. So here we have the, 6 states and territories that are measured from realestate.com.au. We've got Victoria at a clearance rate of 76%. And remember, this is estimates. They may change slightly, but it's the estimates, the information they have now. So auction results available, 527. Private sales were 940. And we'll look at them in a bit greater detail. So you can see here, sold 385. 6 were not sold by withdrawal, 122 were passed in, 10 were sold prior to auction, and 4 were sold after auction. That was 723 auctions. Compare that to 940 non-auction sales. Now, can someone explain to me why they keep saying auctions are the most popular method for selling in Australia when the private sales or the non-auction sales seem higher? So let's have a look. We'll look at Abbotsford to see what we can get for our money. $1.2 million sold at auction. Look at this one. Well, this is a nice one. Nice little, 2 bed, 2 bath. I mean, Abbotsford is, a good suburb. We'll look at the plans there. You've got your little balcony, toilet right off there, powder room, and then just 2 bedrooms. Wow, it's pretty tight for $1.2 million, isn't it? Pretty tight for $1.2 million. Wow. What else? What other suburbs do we want? Good old Ararat. Ararat. A bit further out on the eastern side. And here's a private sale for 230. Oh yeah, no, that's a nice little old style house. Better condition than mine. Needs a bit of paint. I like it. I really quite like it. 4 bedrooms. Veranda, big entertaining area. Kitchen. What do you think, guys? Nice garden. You got a shed for 230 grand. And Ararat isn't that far out. It's up near on the way to Ballarat. Fireplaces. These bathrooms here, the bathtubs, they're quite popular these days. Freestanding ones. I mean, for 230, maybe. The flooring has aged a bit. I'd tear that up and replace that with, even a vinyl timber plank, to be honest, a fake one, because that'll look nice. Kitchen, I mean, what are you going to do? 230? Not a bad little place, guys. I don't mind it at all, actually. So there you go. I mean, we can have a look here on the map, how far it is from the centre of Melbourne. So, it's a bit of a drive. Okay, yeah, it's past Ballarat. I thought it was the way. I know I'm trying to draw upon my memories from childhood. I know we went to Ballarat to look at the gold, and this is Ararat we would have driven on the way to Adelaide as a kid. So you can see why. I mean, if they have NBN, I wouldn't mind it, guys. I wouldn't mind it. Let's have a look at one more. Let's see if there's anything near where I grew up as a child, which was in Coldstream or Hillsville, around there. We'll look here. Carlton. Nope. No. Oh, here we go. Coldstream. 1 result available. What the? $645,000 out at Coldstream. Okay. Let's have a look. Look at the plan. What do they have? As the architect, I'm always jumping in the plan. Okay, so you got a 2-story with double car. You've got a pool, a big pergola, 3 bedroom down here for 5 bedrooms. Is it a 2-story or is that a one at the back? It may be. Okay, so that's like a granny flat there. That's handy. That'd be really handy to have. The only problem is to get, for that bedroom, you need to walk there. Do they have a toilet at the back there? They probably did the plan wrong. Probably did the plan wrong. Wow, 600 and... over 600 grand. Oh, there you go. There's your little thing. Got a pool with with a ladder going down. But see, the thing is, it's so bloody cold there. I just remember my childhood being freezing down in Coldstream. Oh, there we go. There's Mission Brown. Oh, almost. I mean, you know, useful spaces that you fill up with stuff. With these nice little houses. You've got the solar panels there. Because it's Victoria. You can't rely on the power anymore, can you? So, there you go. That's what you get for 645,000. So, let's have a look here where it is. Oh, okay. So, it's right... Ah, no wonder it's more expensive. It's down here. Right across from the big loop here off the main roads. There we go. That was it. Here, Christabel. 2 Christabel. That was where I grew up. My father built all the extensions on that house and went to this school. I remember. It's a good little town. We went back there recently, years ago, to have a look, and Rachel was shocked at how far it's out. I mean, 600,000. Was it 645? And, you know, it's about an hour's drive to get out to Melbourne, to get to the airport. So that's a fair bit for out there. Fair bit for out there. But then again, you've got 5-bedroom. You know, you've got 5-bedroom. So I guess you could rent that out separate, maybe, out at Coldstream. Okay, so that's Victoria, 76%. New South Wales is 80% clearance rate, 329 for 1,177 private sales. Okay, so 250 sold at auction, 12 sold prior, 1 sold after the auction, 25 were withdrawn. 21 were withdrawn, and 45 were passed in. Over 1,100 was not sold at auction. So why is auction the most popular one? What do you want to? What property? Here we go. We'll look at Bardwell Park. 1 private sale, price withheld. Oh, we won't look at the price withheld ones. What other ones? Ah, here we go. We'll look at Bega. 210,000. I mean, what are we getting there? Little old fibro shack. Oh yeah, not a bad block, but the problem is it's got road frontages on both sides, which is kind of going to cause some problems. I mean, yeah. Oh, but you've got a rear entry, so that could be handy. Let's have a look at where this is. How far are we from anything here for 200 grand? You're just off the highway. So there's Bega. Trying to I'm zooming out till I recognize anything. Okay, so it's on the way to the Great Ocean Road down to Victoria. There. Wollongong. So it's really far south. So it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. But it's on a main road. On the main highway. 210 grand. I guess. You know. Where else do we want to have a look? We'll jump to... Let's see what we have. We'll go to South Penrith. Here we go. 695 private sale. And look at what we're getting here. Double garage, pergola, nice big lounge, 3-bed, bath, and little ensuite. Yeah. I like this with the back-to-back robes. So it works. It works. You know, this is a useful area here. 600. Okay. That's a selling point, isn't it? That you can pretty much just walk across to a playground there. The smart advertising there from the real estate agent. You know, nice modern house, good low maintenance garden. Wonder if it's the real furniture or they've staged it. Could be. Yeah, you know, not bad. And where are we in South Penrith? Where are we from everything? So if we zoom out a bit more. So, you know, there we go. This is western side of Sydney. Western side of Sydney. So, yeah. I tell you, I'd rather get something like this a little bit further out than an apartment in the city. But it's also more so because of my lifestyle that we're working from home. That the commute in, if we've got anyone here watching from Sydney, what's the commute in from Penrith, from South Penrith? What would you go on the Western Motorway? Yeah, I can imagine that'd be a nightmare. If you're doing that trip every day in. That's the problem. Might be faster living in Bega. Okay, Queensland, 44% clearance rate. So we had what was it, 37 sold at auction, 6 sold prior, 4 sold after, 1 withdrawn, 59 passed in. So there was 248 scheduled auctions and 792 private sales. So where do we want to look? Let's look at Annerley. It's a nice suburb. Let's see what we can get in Brisbane for $930,000. Okay, let's have a look just to give people an understanding of where this is. Okay, so this is just across from Yeronga. This isn't that far from inner city, but I mean, you know, you got this prices fall a bit further down, and you know, I'm down in Sunnybank. We're down here, and what are we on? 450 up to 600. They're the prices in the suburb. So here, a bit further in, you're getting a bit more. So this is a, you know, big one. Okay, so what do we have here? You've got the ground floor and first floor. So I put money, it's a raised Queenslander with a extension, maybe. Oh, and a second floor. Second floor, let's have a look at these photos. Okay, there you go, yeah, so they've lifted it up. I mean, look at that, that's a lovely old one that they've renovated. You've even got a wine cellar here. Nice kitchen. So you can tell with the differences in the floorings, what's new and what's old, I'd imagine. Oh, a nice little bathroom. The VJ, either real or fake. So nearly $1 million. Little shed out the back, an outdoor area. This is where you do most of your living, I'd put money on. This is where you would do most of your living out there. But so you've got the front yard, you've got the carport, you've got a living room, 6 bedrooms. So, yeah, well, for that money, you would want that much capacity. That much capacity. So it's a bit different. Let's look at some other suburbs. Here, okay, let's see what we get in anything selling in Sunnybank around my area. Here we go, Sunnybank, 4 results. 640 sold at auction. Let's have a look. What can we get for 640 out at Sunnybank? So you've got 4 bed and a master, or 3 and a master. Living, dining. So it looks like a pretty conventional plan with a little entertainment area here. A double carport. Double brick, which is good. Older style, has some thermal properties. Yeah. Nice sort of private entry and the space here. What do you think, guys? I'd like that. You know, the fireplace in Queensland, you don't need it that often. I know a neighbour who has one. She never turns it on. You kind of maintain it. It's more problem than it's worth. Yeah, nice little one. Little bar, pool, beautiful garden, outdoor space again. That's where you do a lot of your living, will be in outdoor spaces. The only question I would have would those doors would need to be self-closing with the pool here with the kids, because there's no fence around it. That's an issue. That's an issue. But, you know, looks great. Nice little place. So yeah, that's Queensland. You know. South Australia, 64% clearance rate. Okay, let's have a look at the South Australian results, guys. We had 18 sold at auction, 3 sold prior, none sold after. There were 79 scheduled, 1 withdrawn, 11 passed in, 252 at private sale. And what suburb should we look at? We'll look at Broadview. We'll go one down here, Elizabeth Grove. So Broadview, price withheld, nope. Here we go. Elizabeth Grove, that's for 270. Little house, where are we here? Let's have a look. Just so I kind of get an understanding. Okay, so we're northeastern of Adelaide. I mean, Adelaide's funny. You got, you know, isn't this like I think a musket round? The shooting range of a musket has all been cleared around the town proper back in the day to protect it, and that's become the city gardens. Good old Australia. So we'll look here. Is this? Hang on. Is this out near the airport? Yep. Okay. On the Edinburgh airport. Is there another airport in Adelaide? Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the other airport. So we'll have a look here what we can get for 270 grand in Adelaide. Okay, so you got a nice little ground level here with a carport, which is good. So open plan living space with a little powder room and laundry. Yeah, that's nice. And you go up to 1 bedroom, 2 and 3. No en-suites. A shared facility there above the kitchen dining. So yeah, good little townhouse. Looks like it's newly finished for $270. The thing with a building like this, the problems that you can have with regards to construction issues compared to a multi-story building are a lot easier to manage. You know, they're a lot easier to address. It's a simpler construction. Sure, you can get some foundation issues, but you know, you're not going to have to be, you know, waterproofing issues you can all address with. It's a simpler thing, so there's less, the complexity of the issues are going to be more manageable. So you guess, not a bad little one for $270. 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 garage. And let's have a look. Where else do we want to look at? One more. Hope Valley. $305,000. Okay, we'll have a look at that one for private sale. Where's Hope Valley? How far are we out from the city? Okay, we're in the northeastern part. We can have a look here. You know, good little 3-bed, kitchen, meals, living, carport, veranda, little shed out the back. Standard brick veneer construction with the good old arches. I think if you can, you square those out these days and it looks a lot better. Just a lot of this stuff is style too. You know, it comes and goes. So they've already planned to move out. Yeah, not bad. Nice little garden. You know, nice family home, caravan. Yeah, I don't mind it. I like it. 300 grand or 305. We'll look at one more. We will look at, I want to see Murray Bridge. Here we go. Murray Bridge, a bit more of a, shall we say, working class area. Price withheld, price withheld, price withheld. Okay. I just want to look at what is out there. Murray Bridge is, you know, on the way to the Murray River, and it's a fair distance, fair swig out from Adelaide. Notice how everything price withheld. You can see you got a lot of housing here. I mean, there's some fire damage here. So there's a whole lot of issues out in that part of Adelaide at the moment. There's a reason why, and you can see here, there's a reason why the prices are withheld. I would frankly bet, I mean, look at that. I mean, my bathroom needs a lot of work, but we're not that bad. Damn, that's not even habitable. So you could buy there to rent out, but what type of tenant are you going to be getting? And there you go. Let's look at one more. I mean, maybe that was just a... I mean, this one looks nice. Yeah, there we go. I picked the dilapidated house. So there are some nice houses out there. So I just want to make sure I don't give everyone the wrong impression of Murray Bridge. If you're from South Australia, let me know. If that was just pure luck, the one I picked, that was the dodgy one. Western Australia, we had 55% clearance, 11 auction results available, and there were 333 private sales. Now, Western Australia, it's going to be interesting. We had 6 sold at auction, 0 sold prior, 0 after, 1 withdrawn, 4 passed in. There were 32 auctions scheduled, and 333 non-auction sales, pardon me. So we'll go to M. What's it? I keep trying to think of the dodgy, or the suburb with all of the property issues down in south of the city. Oh, it's not coming up. We'll look at Miranda Bay anyway. Where will it? Kenwick or Kensington? We'll look at Kensington. So 450,000 at Miranda Bay auction. This is a private sale. Let's zoom out to see where we are. Okay, Miranda Bay. Here we go. It's Mandurah. That's the suburb I want to look at. Thanks to the boys at John Adams and Robbie from CEC went there and spoke about it on Martin North's channel, just with the property issues there. So we'll have a look at that one next. So let's see what we can get for 450 grand in WA. I mean, you can... why do they even bother showing that plan? It's just the quality is too bad. So you've got a whole lot of open plan here. home theatre, one bedroom, 4 bedrooms. With a little study, you could turn that into another bedroom. So, you know, it's a reasonably dense plan. You could get other spaces in there. Apparently, you can walk to the beach. I mean, there you go. It's pretty standard. Low maintenance garden. Good finish. You know, ducted AC. So, yeah, now we've got a nice kitchen. Ceiling is a bit dark. You want to get a skylight in there, I reckon. Get yourself a little skylight. $500 makes the world of difference. So we've got, yeah, I mean, it's nothing too exciting, is it? Okay, there we go. So Kensington, we've got a private sale, so we'll go back. We'll go to our favourite suburb. Where is it? Do they have any sales? No, they did not. Am I getting the spelling of it right? Let me have a look at the map here. Mandura? M-A-N. Come on, Florian, you know your alphabet. Okay. No. Why are there no results for that suburb here? What does that say? Maybe we'll look at Avokek Island? Could that be the name? No. Well, there you go. That's concerning, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, what about Meadow Springs? Meadow Springs. That's pretty close. Meadow Springs, one result available. 380,000 private sale. Let's have a look what we can get there for that money. 380. It's inland. Nice lush garden. Looks like a good brick construction block. You know. Oh yeah, big house. Good aerial there. Ducted air conditioning again. You know, open plan living. Yeah, I mean, good little place. Comfortable. Fireplace. So that's good. I wonder if it's gas. Looks like it. There's no timber next to it. Maybe not. This would be easy to clean. So yeah, you know. What are we talking? 380? Outdoor living with a pool. Was that a pool? No, it's not. Oh, maybe. Is that a pool? Nope, no pool. Ah, okay, that's the one thing. It's got no bloody yard. It's a corner block with no yard. That's the one issue I'd have with it. With the kids. Unless you could go over across the street. But, you know, for 380 grand. And it looks like... Okay, you've got all this here. So that may be perfect. Across the street you could play. So that's WA. I'm wondering why we're not getting the results from that notorious suburb. So Northern Territory. NT. 50% clearance. 1 sold at auction, 1 sold prior. There were meant to be 4. 1 withdrawn, 1 passed in. Okay. Where would we want to look? Cullen Bay. And Herbert. And I'm just randomly picking these places if I don't know them. Price withheld. Private sale, 585 grand. Okay, we must... Where are we here? Where are we here? And we going? The Black Jungle. Okay. So we're a bit out from Darwin proper. These looks like decent sized blocks though. For this money, you'd hope. What do we have in our house here? So we've got, what, 5 bedroom with the master there. So the parents are separated from the noisy kids by the open space living. Got a double carport shed. Pool, spa. Let's have a look. Nice, simple construction with a veranda all the way around. Air conditioning everywhere, so it looks good. I mean, there you go. Lots of fans. You've got, you know, ventilation through the top. I like it. Ducted A and louver windows so you can open it even when the rain's coming down crazy, which, you know, We're talking Darwin here, guys. Oh, not bad. You'd probably want to change the flooring. You know, the deck here needs a bit of a sanding, repaint. Notice how they've got the shade over the pool, and no actual fencing around the pool. Is that different in Darwin to Queensland? That's the one thing with child safety. You want to be careful they don't fall in the pool. So there you go for 500, so nearly 600 grand. Sold. How much land do they have? How much land do they have? Doesn't say, or I can't see it. That seems a lot, doesn't it? To be honest. Feels like a lot. Feels like a lot. We'll look at Stewart Park. Hang on, I'm being invaded. So I now have a little baby crawling around at my feet. So if you hear baby noises, you know that's what it is. So here we go at Stewart Park. We'll look at one that was passed in. And where are we talking about here? We're talking, we'll zoom out. Okay, so really, you know, really close to Darwin proper. And what do we have here? So we got a 2-story store. Yes, I agree. It's a nice house with 3-bedroom and a guest room. And there you go, raised little one. And that's nice, beautiful. I mean, living out here, being able to open it all up with those louvers is going to be making a world of difference just to how comfortable you can live. So that's good. Okay, 1 second. Odie, stop getting into those things. So that is the Northern Territory. Let's look at ACT with 93% clearance rates. So here we've got 13 sold at auction, 0 prior and 0 after, 27 scheduled, and 1 was only passed in. So they had a very high clearance rate. But there were 55 private sales, so more than double, or nearly double. We'll look at Brandon and Cook. So 375. We'll have a look here. Where is Brandon? We'll zoom out here. Okay, so oh yeah, very close to the city. You know. We'll have a look. What do we have here? So a little one better, lounge, dining, kitchen with a shotgun off the balcony, little bath, tiny little one, 375,000. 375,000. That looks really small. You think you take that shot a bit further back. There's your bathroom as well, and your bedroom, and in a little complex here. Which, are those new? Those are rendered? No. So, you know, it doesn't look like it's been... Is that a render? It could be. Could almost be a render, I think. Maybe, maybe not. It hasn't been occupied for very long. So, you know, I'd probably wait if that was me. Then again, as an investment, it may be fine. 400 grand though, 375 for a 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 car. Yes, I know, Adelia. That seems steep, doesn't it? Okay, 660 grand. A house. Where are we looking at here? We are out. Okay, we're in the northwest from Canberra. How would you commute in here? You know, probably drive around here, down here. Any Canberrians, let me know what the commute is like. Let's see what we can get for that money, for 660 grand. So you got a 4 bed, so it looks like a specky. Pretty standard spec house. Little entry living. 600,000 though for a little specky. Raised up. And you got a little garden here, a bit of concrete out the front. You know, not bad interior. Feels like it's been staged. Feels like the furniture's been staged. Yeah, no, it definitely has. It definitely has. Which you need to do for 600,000. I mean, okay, more than $500,000 for a little brick veneer spec home. That feels like a lot of money to me. It does, but maybe that's just my bias, guys. you know. Okay, yeah. What do you think, Odelia? Do you think that's expensive? Oh, you're going to the microphone. I'll move you out of the way. Okay, now let's have a look. We'll look at Tasmania, okay? We'll look at Tasmania. Yep, Tasmania's auction results. So, we've got one sold at auction and one passed in. So, Tasmania last week had 100%. You may not be aware. You're looking at your picture up there. 100% pass-in rate. Don't work with kids, guys. So, we will look at... Let's look at Acacia Hills. And she's going for the Stein. She's spilling coffee everywhere. Here, play with that. Play with that. There we go. Okay. So let's have a look here. Price withheld. No, we won't look at that one. What one? Brighton. Price withheld. Price withheld. 360,000. Let's see what we can get there for 360. No, you don't touch the microphone. Okay, and where are we looking here in Tasmania? Where's Brighton? Okay, so we're a decent way out from Hobart, I'd say. You know, that looks like a decent commute. 360 grand for a 3-bed, 1 bath, 2 garage. So it's a standard brick veneer. Oh, look at that! They put the money in the kitchen. They put the money in the kitchen. They got themselves a nice kitchen there, didn't they? A nice kitchen. What do you think? Yes, you're reaching for the mic. Yeah, nice vinyl flooring, decent carpet. So they've, nice bathroom. So they've refurbished. I'd put money on it. They've refurbished the bathroom and the kitchen, and done it up for 360 grand. Very good. Decent sized backyard. Well, you lost it now. You dropped it. You dropped it, Odie. Find one more in Tassie. What do you reckon? Dolphin Sands. We'll look there. Dolphin Sands. Price withheld. That's going to make problems on my microphone sound. You're grabbing that. You'll be good. I'm putting you down. Find one more. Georgetown. Price withheld. Going. Why is everyone withholding their prices, guys? Sorry about that. Why is everyone withholding their prices? Well, it's Father's Day. Rachel's out shopping. So the kids are playing up. That's what they do. You think, Seahan, want another one with a price. Here we go. 215 grand. Where are we looking here? Where are we looking here, Zeehan? Okay, so we're on the west coast. Near Queenstown. Okay. This will probably be my price range. If you want to do a green change down to Tasmania, good little 3-bedder. Bathroom, so just the standard place. Nothing too flash. Oh, they put their money in the kitchen. Kitchen's nice. Nice little dining room. Open plan living, entertaining. Decent bedroom. Oh, the spa bath. Good spa. Yeah, we'd be whacking the bunks in here. That'd be us. So good little place. Wonder how much land you have. I'd want a bit more. Want a bit more land to play with out there. Yeah, just the standard size block, but it still looks nice. So guys, those are the results, the auction results, clearance rates. Victoria 76, New South Wales 80, Queensland 44, South Australia 64, Western Australia 55, Northern Territory 50, ACT 93, and Tasmania 50%. I'll put a link up to last week's results, and if you like this type of content, I'll just keep doing it as a bit of a Sunday thing, even with the children spilling my coffee and causing disasters. Happy Father's Day once again to all the dads, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Look at you, spilled my coffee. Oh, now you're getting wet. Mother's gonna kill me.